Hey there, sign of Pisces. This is Kim with a next 3-day reading for you. I hope you're doing great out there wherever you're at. Just a quick reminder, if you need a private reading, the information's in the description box below. Thank you to the people who have already gotten private readings from me. I appreciate that support. So what we're going to do here is day 1, day 2, and day 3 for you with Kim Krans Wild Unknown Alchemy deck first. Day 1, day 2, day 3, and then we'll take 2 from the tarot. I'm using the Journey of the Sacred Bee for the tarot. 2 for each day. Then 1 from the 108 deck, 1 from the Animal Spirit Oracle, and then we'll clarify if we need to. But these are meant to be short and sweet, just to give you a glimpse of what's going on each day for you. So 2 for each day. I don't know why I'm being picky like this with the cards. I don't know. More shuffle here with this. One, 2, and 3. One more deck, and then also I'm going to pull from my important date deck to see what wants to come out as far as a message with an important date on it. I'm thinking that goes with that one, so I'll just leave it there. Yeah, an important date that we will reveal at the end. Okay, so day 1 for Pisces, what do we have? The moon, which is mysterious, right? Changes, mysterious changes perhaps. 7 of Wands, and the Empress. The Blinders, the Crow, and the Sea Serpent. All right, day 1. Ooh. Day 1. Okay, so the Empress creates, right? The Empress creates. She births things to life. And the 7 of Wands, it says valor on it because it's about asserting yourself with, there's a braveness to whatever it is that you're wanting to create. Of course, the moon cycles could be important here. It's divine feminine energy. So is the Empress. So, let me look up the Crow for you. So whenever you're seeing this, this is the first day when you see this message. And the Crow says you are spiritually strong, creative, and watchful. Well, that would definitely fit under the Empress energy. The Crow has been a symbol of magic. A Crow personality is drawn to the supernatural and has a gift for seeing the unseen, knowing the unknown. It is said that the Crow holds within its mind's eye the 3 realities of past, present, future. Crow energy is potent and should only be tapped into when the mind is clear. Crow energy here is about being psychic, strong and clear. It also says it can be hypersensitive, and I'm thinking that that might be what the Blinders is about, because the Blinders can be about hyper focus. There could be something that's really pulling on your focus right now, or like grabbing your attention in a very strong way. Maybe about what you're wanting to create. Hyper focus and concentration. Let's see what the Sea Serpent says. This is representing a chakra. The Sea Serpent. I'm pretty sure this is like the Kundalini. The second, yeah, the pelvic bowl. Yeah, but the home of the Kundalini mother, the sea serpent. Healing emotional wounds and expressing our desires. It represents the energy of creation and expression. So this is about what you want to create. I think, so there's changes in what we want to create. I think we need to come back to this and get clarity, a little bit more clarity on what it is that we may be focused on today. I have the Winter card for day 2 with the King of Swords. Oh, and the Three of Discs. Oh, wow, this seems like time to stay still as we're developing a plan or using the information that we already have. It can also be like when we're reaching out to a professional or somebody that has some type of guidance for us in a situation that we feel like is at a standstill or is like in this still state, like how to proceed next. Because the Three of Discs, with this combination, I feel like it's about laying down plans here. 50-50 and the mouse. Okay, this could be our hyper focus on the details for sure. It's a very detail oriented person. The mouse, the 50-50. Somebody helping you make a decision. There's a big decision here and it requires thought, but it's going to require like time out, concentration for you to make a big decision, and may even require you like reaching out to somebody that is somewhat of an expert in whatever this is. So we will also get clarification for that too. Day 3 about movement. Quicksilver. Okay, movement. Mobility, movement. The Knight of Swords, that's also movement and change. And then the Page of Swords. So much information. Seems like whatever information you're trying to get by day 3, you get it. You get news. You get information on how something is going to change or go in a certain direction. Wow. Oh, we're definitely learning here. Let me get the earthworm and let you hear what that is about. The optical illusion is, I mean, it looks like there's something that we're going to be seeing clearly through an optical illusion. That something is not what it seems on the surface. Confusion, head trip. But this would be, this information or clarity of thought is going to allow us to see through an optical illusion or what seems to be an optical illusion. Let's see what the earthworm. Yeah, the mouse card could be, like I said, detail-oriented, organized, resourceful, and prepared. There's the earthworm. Give me the earthworm. Give me the earthworm. Can't find the earthworm. Hang on. Hang on, bear with me. Shy, oh, well, that's funny. Hesitant or reluctant. I couldn't even find it. So yeah. Reluctant to share inner vision. We have felt the woes of the earthworm at some point. The earthworm indicates newbie or novice working to establish confidence in a new field. Others around you may seem wise and experienced, but it's important to remember they once felt the earthworm energy too. This card is a reminder not to be intimidated. Mastery takes time and you're on the right track. This is the beginner's mind. Earnest, intelligent, and valuable. And it's also could be about speaking up. Speaking up, communication. Let's see. What is this day 1 about here with the Empress and the Moon? 4 of Pentacles in the reverse, and the 2 of Pentacles. Oh, and the Emperor in the reverse. Oh, I have divine. Oh, see? And the Seven of Swords. Look, I'm just getting that this is something where we're having to let go of the things that we once knew to be true, or some sort of foundation that is just, it's something that's not, there's something tricky about it is what I'm feeling. And I don't know if it's like a boss or somebody in some sort of authority position, like a, you know, the Emperor would stand for. But something doesn't feel right or completely clear about it, about them. Like somebody might be hiding, like a person when in a position of power. And you seem to be, with this moon and the Two of Pentacles, you seem to be wanting to initiate changes. Creating something, you know, on your own. Perhaps you're taking care of a family too with this Empress, like a motherly energy, and seeing something wrong with administration, or you know what I mean? Like there's something there. There's something here that you're wanting to bring about change because of this. And I'm just getting like wanting to find out more information, because there's something about this Emperor energy that doesn't feel right to me. Usually like a position of power, maybe authority, somebody in authority. Here's we have the main female. It's upright. Divine feminine. Adjudication. It's like making a judgment call to do something, to go off on your own or create something on your own. Making a final decision, maybe something involved with legalities also, or government. I have the Child. I have the family room. So family, very important. Community, very important. Respect. And I don't know, but there's just something kind of off with this Emperor energy. And so then you have the King of Swords here, day 2. Something that's not moving. Something that is at a standstill, needing to know what are the next steps to take. The card says effort, but tell me what kind of information the King of Swords holds for us. Yeah, the same message. The King of Wands, the Knight of Wands, sorry, in the reverse, and the Tower in the reverse. It's when something didn't move forward. This, you know, you could have been, or you could be avoiding a Tower moment in your life, like a Tower averted, as maybe something else is also, at the same time you're avoiding a Tower, there may be Tower moments around you that you see. There's still this want or this need to move forward, but something blocking that. I'm hearing aftermath, the aftermath of something being completely restructured or rearranged. That, oh, by the way, that child can represent your child, a child. And it can also represent a new manifestation, because like I said, the Empress is wanting to birth something into life. What's the Knight of Wands in the reverse here about? Because where there is no movement, I see like on day 3, there suddenly becomes movement. Something does get moving. Maybe in many different directions. The Lovers, a choice. Okay, a choice, an option, and a big decision. Wow, you could have a soulmate energy coming in. I have the Chariot on the bottom. Something leading you to a victory here. Movement, travel is indicated after something had been stopped or stalled for a while. This 50-50, I usually look at it as a decision. So the Lovers here make sense to me. that there's going to be a crossroads after you've had a period of, I would say, like a period of stillness. And I do think it's tied to somebody being in a power position that was not expressing the complete truth to you. Somebody in a powerful position that was not expressing the complete truth. So I see you getting out of this situation, again, like leaving before a tower comes down, because Six of Swords is like getting away, going away somewhere where you're leaving the storm behind, you're going to calmer waters. And then the Two of Cups is, it's my card for real love. It also can be like a soulmate. So can the Lovers. It could be a significant decision in your life that gets you going in a different direction. This is the movement that I see on day 3 here for you. We get another Kipper card here for this decision. Tell me more about this decision for Pisces. Expectation and message. Expectation. Expecting. It's like something your intuition told you was going to come, or a decision where you're going to get a certain offer. You could be making a move, if it's talking about work, like you could be making a move to a totally different building, a different group, or being with a different group of people. Because it's kind of indicating like a change in community or the people that you are around, a move of some sort. Wealthy man in the reverse. Wealthy man in the reverse. Why is the wealthy man in the reverse? Hang on. Time for the tea leaves. I always say these are going to be short, and then, then they're not. And then they're not. Who's the wealthy man? This could be the King of Swords. Who's the wealthy man? Beware of self-delusion. Beware of self-delusion. See, like there feels like there's somebody in a power position that might not be telling the complete truth. But I feel like you see through it, though, with the optical illusion. There's some sort of great worry over nothing with the Whale. An obstacle to overcome, but with the Tower in the reverse, I think you do. And I'm kind of getting like divine timing here, a divine plan. You know, when something happens in our life and we don't move forward the way that we're really wanting to at the moment, but then in hindsight, we look back and we're like, okay, well, not going in a certain direction at that time actually spared me from having to experience this tower. It feels like that. It feels like that. So, I don't know, but I'm getting that this wealthy man in this community, there's somebody, there are people that are under some sort of delusion or optical illusion, like somebody that has a power position, but they're not exactly telling the truth in some situation. Tell me about day 3. What is this change? The end of delays. Another 3 of Pentacles. It's those seeds being planted, but this is where you go for it. And then your work being recognized. All of the work you put in. All of the times when you worked and you pushed through when you really maybe wanted to have a rest. 4 of Swords in the reverse. 10 of Pentacles is something that's been an issue for a while. It does involve family and it involves the finances. And so this situation, or what has not changed in a long time, yeah, I mean, it's just that. It's maddening. It's frustrating. It can make the emotions go back and forth. This is that person again, though, like the Emperor in the reverse. This is, to me, is a male, is an older male, and like they're the problem, or they're the one that's delusional, not seeing things right, or trying to convey something that is not true over a long period of time. Maybe not very loving either. 5 of Wands, conflict, competition, scattered, loss of focus. And I feel like that's you be going in a different direction than all of that. There's that Empress energy again, creating something on your own. Wow, Queen of Swords and the King of Wands. We have all of these energies. Okay, so when we have this a female energy too, even though male and female, yes, you know, they're both, but because I have the wealthy man also, look, there's something that's just not working out, and somebody was trying to act like everything was going to be okay and that it was really working when it wasn't. For a lot of you all, this has to do with something that is about business, is about work. It affects the family. Something about going in a direction that didn't feel right, or trying to steer you in a direction that didn't feel quite right. And so more than ever, it feels like you're wanting to go in the direction where you're more in your Empress energy, where you're creating and receiving more. This feels like heavy with the dealing with people that are narcissistic, have issues, have problems balancing their mood, have mental issues, like as far as just in the workplace is what I'm getting, in the workplace. Acting like everything's fine. So you have, like, see, so you have the Whale card with Great Worry Over Nothing, and you have the Angel card saying spiritual guidance and protection from harm. Yeah, because the energies are so scattered, and so many people are not acting like themselves. Gavel, involvement with the law, and that would be that adjudication. Torch, spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. Tankard, celebration, fun, enjoyment. Weeping Willow, family sorrow. I don't think this is something new, though. I think this is something where it's gone on for a while, though, but it has affected family. Diamond, you'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. And then Broom, a new home, a new attitude. So what's your important date? May 17th is your important date. That's what I've got. I went a little bit longer than I wanted to on that, but that's what I have for you, Pisces. I'm sending you love and light.